Manchester United have lost yet another game at Old Trafford under Ruben Amorim, this time to Arsenal 1-0. Yes, I know a lot of people are going to say it was undeserved today, but still another defeat and no goals scored under Ruben Amorim. A lot of work still to be done. I've been very concerned going into this season for Manchester United, and my concerns were there when I saw that starting lineup. I was shocked with that starting lineup, to be honest. I didn't agree with it at all. The midfield, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, and with no striker up front, and I was very worried, to be honest. From the get-go, I was concerned that Manchester United would struggle to get anything from this game, and I was expecting a comfortable Arsenal victory. It wasn't a comfortable Arsenal victory in the end, but Manchester United have still been beaten at Old Trafford, which is not good enough being at Old Trafford. But it is what it is for Manchester United. We are where we are under Ruben Amorim. We've been absolutely shocking at times under Ruben Amorim, so most people will see that as a positive, that we were better today. But we've got to carry on improving, because we can't have more of these results for Manchester United, or Ruben Amorim will be out of a job in the next few months. And that is the concern. We've squandered chances. We haven't scored yet again, which is a massive concern for Manchester United. I know people blame Bandir for the goal, which, yes, we still need a goalkeeper. We need at least a midfielder and probably a backup striker before the transfer window ends, or Manchester United are in real shit. We really are. It's taken till the second half before we've seen changes. Of Sesko did come on late in the second half, and the likes of Ahmad have come on as well. I don't want to see some of these players like Dalot playing and Shaw playing in the Manchester United team. They've had their years at Manchester United. They should be out the fucking door, in my opinion. But it is what it is for Manchester United. We're going to be in a transition season, probably a mid-table season again, at least for Manchester United, and it is what it is. But we move on to the next game. That is all we can say, and we've got to try and take the positives from this and move on to that next game against Fulham next weekend, where we hope and pray that Manchester United can go on better and get a victory in that game and score some goals. Because obviously that has been really the main issue under Ruben Amorim. The lack of goals has been dreadful for Manchester United, and we've again obviously failed to score in another game of football. And my concerns are still there with the tactics and the style of play. And they would have been had Manchester United won this game of football today. I've got my concerns that Ruben Amorim is not the man for Manchester United to take Manchester United forward. And if Manchester United had parted ways with him after that horrendous tactical performance in the Europa League final, I think it would have been absolutely deserved, finishing 15th in the league. But they decided to keep him, and we've got to hope that he can improve this Manchester United going forward and get Manchester United back up into around the 5th, 6th position at least this season. Otherwise it would be a disaster for Manchester United. But we've lost again today. Arsenal have defended to keep Manchester United at bay, and we've got to hope that can kick on against worse opposition going forward, and we can beat the worst opposition, because Ruben Amorim's not going to lose his job losing 1-0 at home to Arsenal, because the standards have obviously dropped so much that Manchester United will accept a 1-0 defeat at home to Arsenal. It's if you start losing these sort of games to Fulham and Bournemouth and them sort of teams, that's where Ruben Amorim's going to be under massive pressure. But the standards obviously have dropped to where people will accept these sort of results. If we're only going to finish 6th, 5th, 6th, 7th, then these results won't in the long scheme matter for Manchester United. But it's against the teams, the Fulhams, the Burnleys, them sort of teams that we're going to have to put away in order to get into them European places, to keep Ruben Amorim in his job and to kick him on for the following season. So we'll have to wait and see. But obviously the performance was obviously better today than it has been, but we still have lost the game of football. Hopefully next time around we can see Sesko start the game for Manchester United, and maybe Onana will start in goal. Will that make a difference? Maybe Onana wouldn't have let that goal in, I don't know, but Onana's shit as well. So obviously there was no Chido Obi or Rasmus Højlund on the bench. Are they leaving Manchester United? I don't know. Is Chido leaving on loan? Should definitely leave on loan. And Rasmus Højlund should definitely leave as well, because them two guys, it seems, are not in Manchester United's plans for the season. Obviously we've seen Xerxes back along the substitutes as well. Maybe that will give Manchester United a bit more firepower, and hopefully Cunha and Burmo can start scoring goals at some point and move Manchester United on. But ultimately we've lost the game of football today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.